Come on, baby, you can lean on me. You're the only one that I need. Come on, baby, you can lean on me. All is said and done, ain't it sweet? Come on, baby, you can lean on me.
It's all love, baby, on my end. Fucking with a winner, so it's a win-win. I'm a Virgo, that's my zodiac. White crystals, I'll put you on the map. I drink for days like the summertime breeze. Sitting under foreign trees and hella foreign trees. When summertime come, spring we tryna leave. Had my phone with fall, had to cut the rest off. When I'm calling, I'm born to be a star. Sitting next to the moon, how to love like the nigga too. Gee, baby, yeah, I'm cash money chasing. No disrespect, but I got your heart racing. Won't put anything above her. She been down since my broke days. Now it's 5-star entrees. Or when we vacate. Yeah.
Got nowhere to run, in too deep. Come on, baby, you can lean on me. Finger on the gun, then you'll see. Come on, baby, you can lean on me. You're the only one that I need. Come on, baby, you can lean on me. All is said and done,
I got
ain't
you.
it sweet? Come on, baby, you can lean on me.
Since she fucking with me, she winning. Put miles on that pussy marathoning. Love her belly ring, plus her tongue ring. I get up in it, make a pussy sing. Never did the team, only one man parties. Make her day bright when her days get cloudy. Only fuck with who I started with. Hit me up, she want the dick, so I tease her with the tempo. Gals have her taking trips. Yeah, it's vibrating, coming fucking up the sheets. We out the country for a year too. Ex still calling, review. Now she on the better things. Now she smoking better strains. Call me Red Bull, got wings. Told her pinch me, it feel like a dream. She got my picture on the screen. Keys.
Got nowhere to run, in too deep. Come on,
Yeah.
baby, you can lean on me.
K-E-double-Y-Z, that is. Keys the poet.
Come on, baby, you can lean on me.
All I do is speak poetry.
Come on, baby, you can lean
Yeah.
on me. All is said and done, ain't it sweet?
All I do is
Come on,
talk
baby, you can
poetry.
lean on me.
Yeah.
This is on. So,
Yeah, it's your OG, baby, Mr. Mike, Turn Up Entertainment.
and your old boy Rome 1500.
Thursday morning, City Brotherly Love, we all masked up. I got the mask on.
11
I got the
a.m.
glasses and everything.
He a-
I got
extra-
the hoodie on and
He
shit.
extra fly.
I'm extra fly, y'all. I mean, that's why I'm called the OG with the swizzag, because my swag is always extra, all right? But we decided to put this on because, you know, people been bugging me around. And why y'all not wearing the mask? Why y'all not practicing social differences?
We stepped our game up.
Yeah, I don't even like this shit, to be honest. It's in my way.
But, you know, maybe we may have to chill with the show for a minute. That we got a good enough rapport. We could take a two week notice. Give them a 2-week notice that we're gonna take a hiatus.
I ain't taking no fucking hiatus. We halfway there. We got about, that's how much we got left.
What, halfway?
Shit. Why stop now? The fuck?
I probably will.
All right, so Thursday morning, City Brotherly Love. We come at you every Thursday,
11 a.m.
11 a.m. with the hottest topics in the a.m. I'm getting hot already, wrong with all this shit on.
Then that's why we need to take things into consideration. See, you got come out of that swag, huh? Take that damn hoodie off in the house. Look, you sweating too. Shiny coconut.
My coconut always shiny.
Here we go, people.
So today we got, like always, we got our hot topics, all right? So today our hot topics, it's not the cheating, it's the love, all right? So a man or a woman, they cheat on their boyfriend, a.k.a. girlfriend, wife, all right? Do that mean that that person don't love the person that they cheated on? You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I cheated, but I still love you, though.
Is that possible?
Is you damn right it's possible.
Is that possible? Is there anybody out here that might have been through that situation that it
I'm
can
quite.
explain
I
it?
think we all. I think we all went through that.
But no, you gotta
Keys,
think
what's
about-
up, Keys?
No, you gotta think about it. You said, do they really love? You gotta put some emphasis on love and what
Yeah.
that is.
If you cheated on someone, do that
Anybody.
mean that you don't love that person?
Anybody could cheat.
Anybody can cheat,
Right.
but that sure don't mean that you don't love that person. But see, and some people, in some people's eyes, especially women, they would say that if you love me, you wouldn't cheat it.
Popular phrase a lot of people use.
And to be honest, in some ways, I understand that. Like really, like yeah, like if you love me the way you say you do, you're in love with me. Why you cheat?
And you shouldn't. Because that's why I said you should put the emphasis on that love. Because if you really, really love that person and is fully dedicated, all in with that person,
Then you wouldn't do it.
exactly.
Like that's why I say I agree. But on the same token, it's like a 50-50 thing because shit happens, man. Like you can actually bang a girl. You don't give a fuck about that girl, but you know, one of them nights, you know, you got lucky and,
Well, see-
and you hit it.
Well, see, that's where.
And then you tell her too, like, look, shorty, look, I fucked up. I cheated on my girl. This shit is dead. I love my chick. Don't call my fucking phone. If you serious, don't say nothing. Like people actually do that.
Oh yeah, it happens, but that's when you gotta analyze yourself. So
All right,
if you
so
really loved your wife, then you wouldn't have, or you love your girlfriend,
you wouldn't have did it.
even been in that situation.
That's true. That's why I say, and that's why I know it's a good ass fucking topic.
And that's why I said you gotta put the emphasis on love.
All right, so my man Keys the poet. Once again, shout out to you, Keys, for always showing love, man. And he's in Baltimore. He's from Baltimore.
Appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
Be
Once
more.
again, shout out to you for always showing love and my appreciation. As you already know, your songs are in my rotation heavily, so that's my way of showing love back. All right, so Keys want to know, how do you define love? How would you define love, Ron?
I mean, you got to look at it from it's all different ones. You got the
It's only
strong-
one love, though.
It's one love, but you got for different people, it's different love effects. I'll say that because you could love your child, you could love your wife, you could love your mother.
But we ain't talking about that. We talking about boyfriend, girlfriend love,
Okay,
wifey
so
love.
that right there.
So define love. What would you consider love? Like you love this girl.
someone that you can really relate to with your heart. With your heart, meaning y'all compatible for each other. Y'all can be around each other. Y'all can communicate with each other. You're willing to go through the tough times, joyful times with that person, and keep moving on that vibe as long as it's upfront, honest love.
Yeah, and that's your definition of love.
For me, it would.
Mine is that with a little bit of extra. I define love as in you just love this person. You talk to them every day. You can't live without them. It's just love. Y'all don't mind being around each other, like you say, Rome. You compatible. To me, being in love is that extra shit. It's not the normal shit. The normal shit is
Just
y'all
saying it.
just saying it and y'all get along. Y'all can go to the movies. No, love is that extra shit. That extra shit that you go on.
That loyalty.
Loyalty, like your bitches want to go out. You don't give a fuck. You going. I'm being with my man. You know what I mean? You don't mind introducing your girl to your friends as my girl.
And you say that's my girl.
That's my girl.
That's my lady.
Like, you don't give a fuck. You don't mind. To me, that's love. All right. So Keys, you mind?
You said the term is overused.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's overused. I
don't
think
know, because different people pour different things
into love. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you could like some people would say unconditional. So with unconditional, that means to some people, no matter what this person do, no matter what they go through,
I'ma still love them.
I still love you.
So that person can cheat on them and they still love them.
I still love you. But that don't mean you had to tolerate the cheating.
That
So you could say the person does cheat on you, and you one of them people that you give them first time you burn me, that's it, you cut. It could be that type of person, but at the same time, they can still say, I love you. I love you as a person, but I can't deal with you. And like some people also say, is you could love a person and you can be in love with a person. So it's like I said, it's different ways where you
know what's
go
funny?
about that.
I used to tell my shorty that. I used to tell her that.
What, you love her?
I used to tell her I love her, but I'm not in love with you.
See?
And she used to ask me, well, what's the difference? I was saying a person that's in love with you, it's hard for them to walk away. It's real hard. They ain't going to do it. They're going to overreact to shit. They just going to go that extra with every fucking thing. A person who love you, he love you because he dealt with you. You know, we was boyfriend and girlfriend at one point. But I can still honestly walk away from you and be like, nah, I still got love for you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though when you in love with that person, it's different. Now, my shorty, I noticed this. When I say to her, I love you, I mean that because that's my shorty. That's somebody I dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
She took it as the I'm in love thing. So that's when I had to explain to her the difference between loving somebody and being in love.
Well, see, that's when you got. That's what goes back to what he was saying. Is overused, and now you got people walking around with, yo, I got love for you. I got love for you. Nah, if you just understand me and deal with me, then just say that. Yeah. But if you want to say you love me, then everybody, takes that love serious. So when you say that to somebody, it's like you setting them apart from anybody else that you just like because you love this person.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask Keys to come on. I want Keys to come on. Yo, what's up, Playboy? All right. You got step outside a little bit better. I can hear you, but it's static. Yup, probably the earphone. So once again, people, I'm your OG, Mr. Mike. This is my co-host.
Wrong 1500. Your old boy is in the building.
That sounds much better, too. So today we talking about if you cheat on someone, do that mean that you don't love that person? All right, that's what we talking about. We're not talking about the act of cheating. We talking about the love aspect of it. All right, so I got my man Keys from Baltimore. He's on my Instagram Live. So you were saying that once a person cheat, they'll never be forgiven, or you can't forgive them.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly what you're saying.
It's genuine. It's not fake.
Yeah, it's not fake. So let me ask you this. All right, if your shorties, we gonna flip it, right? Cause man, wrong, we always flipping shit.
Yeah, we got to flip it.
We got to flip it on you, Keys. So your shorty cheated on you, and she told you that she was sorry. So would you forgive her, but don't forget what happened? Or how would you handle that, my brother? Because men, we take that shit hard, dog.
Oh.
When our girls cheat, we be flipping. And why is it that? Go ahead. Yes, Keys. That's a good point.
Basically, you got to prove that it's not going to happen again. Forgiveness is forgiveness.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Keys, because that's like the main thing. At what point in relationship were y'all at? Was y'all arguing? Back and forth and shit like that?
So then y'all gotta rectify all the problems that led up to that.
You ain't getting no dick? Yeah. This is true. This is true. This is true right here. All right, so, hey, Keys, man, I appreciate you, man. Much love, my brother. And, man, my co-host, we really, really, really appreciate the fact that you tune in, my brother, and you watch us, man.
What
you
side
really
of-
fucking do.
What side of Baltimore you on? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They borderline.
Are y'all on lockdown?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So y'all got an 8 o'clock curfew in Baltimore. Well, in Maryland.
So how's the vibe out there? Is it like, cause in Philly, Philly we buck wild, man.
It's alarming numbers growing over here.
Yeah, and we on lockdown, but we still move about, but we still got some dickheads too.
That's ignoring.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Get back to yes. Yeah, yes indeed, man. Hey, Keys, we gotta go, my brother. Much love.
Appreciate you.
Hey, we're gonna have you on the show one day. I know you say contact my manager, but you know how I feel about that. We talked about that, but we're gonna have you on the show one day, dog. You gonna come on the show. All right, Keys, peace. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
See, Ron, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's your OG baby, Mr. Mike.
Wrong 1500 with those direct calls.
Yup, coming at you every Thursday with the hottest topics in the morning,
8
a.k.a.
a.m. Morning hour.
the morning hour. All right, people, remember, you can catch I heard somebody say, yes, you can catch the rebroadcast, a.k.a. the recording of my show. People, it's free. Please subscribe to what, Ron? It's free.
It's free. Got
Apple,
Spotify, YouTube, Mr. Mike's favorite.
iHeart. I love saying iHeart. iHeart is
Favorite.
fucking major to me, dog.
That's his
iHeart
favorite.
is major, dog. All right?
So he really feeling that.
I'm really feeling that. I'm telling you, it's free.
But also, too, if you want later on, you could text it.
Tell me that number.
You got to text
If you at work,
81257. 81257. And you text it to Turndatup,
215 show.
and then boom. You
All right,
get it,
so-
you get a show.
The part where you say 2, that's the number, 81257. And the message part is where you put turn that up 215 show. You'd be surprised. A lot of people know how to do that.
Oops, my bad.
All right, so 2.
Good morning,
Like you said
Miss
in the
Ed.
message, you put that in. All right, but right now, we're gonna take a little pause for the cars.
We at the bottom of the hour already?
Almost, wrong.
Golly.
Yes, time definitely be flying.
Cousin Eddie, what up? Yo, E.
What's up, cousin Eddie?
Yo, E, what up? Ty, what up? Appreciate everybody tuning in.
All right, so we're gonna play one of Rome's favorite songs right here. all
Corona
right?
Crashes is here.
Yeah. Ramon. Ron like this one. He like this one.
Classical conditioning got me all screwed up. Didn't know how to love. Hey, so what? I wanna give it a chance. Yeah. I'm talking
Yeah. We right back at you. I'm your OG, baby. This is my co-host.
Wrong 1500. You always know I'm in the building.
Yep, come at you every Thursday with the hottest topics in the AM, a.k.a.
The morning hour.
the morning hour,
Just in
baby.
case if you didn't know what the morning hour is,
Tell them, bro.
started at 11.
11.
That's the morning.
That's the morning.
And you got that 1 hour with
60
us.
minutes
With us.
with us.
To 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Which is noon.
Noon.
So I put it together. You got the morning.
The morning hour, baby. 60 minutes. 60
With
minutes
us.
of your day.
1 hour.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all we asking for. 60 minutes.
That's it. Just a little bounce.
That's a little bounce.
Hanging out with
All right.
the Corona.
So today
crew.
we talking about cheating. If you cheat on the person, do that mean that you don't love that person? Then if that person accept you back, shit don't change. Sometimes that shit, the person cheat, it do fucks with you. It fucks with you. I've been cheated on.
I've
Hey.
actually had to
And it fucked with me.
have that broken down to me. Because somebody was like, I love you, but I ain't in love with you. My thing was, but you just said you love me.
That's what I just said
Love
too.
is love. But they're like, no, it's a difference.
Yeah, it is. So did that
Okay.
person explain to you the same way that I did? What I said?
The love is what they felt for you,
Yeah.
but they don't enjoy being loved for you. So I'm
So
like,
that was her definition. That's the way she explained it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love you because of who you
Yes.
are,
yes, yes.
for what you do.
But I'm not in love with you.
Whereas though that love that they explain, they not happy with you. They not good. You're not good with that person in that situation. So I'm like, oh, okay,
Like they got love for you. Like,
Yeah.
I dealt with you.
yeah.
Somebody talking to us.
So I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Keep it moving.
Yeah, said I totally understand that.
Keep it moving.
I just especially usually when sex come involved. Cause sex is all about emotions.
Yeah,
So
it's
usually-
dangerous when you throw that in there.
Yeah. So usually, when you start having sex with somebody, you usually develop some type of feelings. Like I said, it might not be that I'm in love with you feelings, but it'll definitely be some type of
It
feelings there.
definitely be some feelings. Because
Yeah.
guess what?
You lay down with this person.
Even if you don't give them the wife status, you definitely want to come back to get some more of the sauce.
Yeah. So you might mention that. You might mention that love thing. All right. So we got to keep it moving. All right. Small talk, John. We're gonna throw it. We almost forgot about the small talk, John, bro.
And you know what?
And that's how you know when our topics is hot because we forget about the small talk, John. Who that over there laughing at?
My boy Mark, he's like, y'all not socially distant 6 feet apart.
We know that. That's why we got the mask on. You should have saw it like 2 weeks ago. We only had a mask on. So we getting there, all right?
we building.
We building.
I got my mask on.
We building, all right? But see, small talk, John. This shit is irking. I swear to God, man. This shit is irking in so many fucking ways, right? Because some people just getting carried away with the shit. People going overboard, man. And it's like nowadays you can't even have a fucking cough.
Tap in.
Common cold cough, dog. When the weather changed, everybody knows people go through allergies and
They
the
forgot
weather
about-
change and
No.
you get sick. And I ain't even get that weather change sick yet.
I did.
Everybody get that. You know, weather change.
I did. And the allergy.
See? So now you in the store, you give a little cough, everybody look like you fucking crazy.
A little sneeze.
Well, like you can't do shit.
Corona has made everyone crazy.
It's straight paranoia, man. And you walk around, oh, why you ain't got no mask on? Why you ain't got no mask on? You should wear a mask. And then we all watching the same thing, right? And he tells all the same thing. Practice social distancing, right? Keep your hands washed if you go around a crowd, if you're on public transportation and all that. Yes, you wear a mask.
Also, too, the most important thing to that is stay home policy is still in effect.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to worry about somebody invading your 6 feet of space if
Stay
your
home.
behind was in the house and you didn't have to worry. You won't have to worry about somebody being around you, a sneeze, a cough. So, do
And
what you
wrong,
need.
that's what I do wrong. Wrong, I honestly don't go nowhere wrong. My day is like the same thing for the past 3 fucking weeks. I wake up, clean my fucking house, walk my doggy, make my weed run, and I'm telling you, by 7 o'clock, because the curfew was at 8, right? I swear to God, by
I
8.
didn't even know that we had a curfew.
Oh, it's a curfew.
Well, there you go. This city is hard because
I'm in the house.
if it's past 8 o'clock, I see plenty
Your
of
people out. I'm on lock.
Kids outside.
I'm on lockdown when 8 o'clock comes.
At 8 o'clock, I see kids outside. People in parks still, doing little leisure stuff.
And that's the thing. That's the thing about our city, and that's why I was telling my man that Philly is crazy, man. Like Philly, dog.
And then they add more to it. They saying, how it's affecting black people more due to asthma,
To our health
diabetes,
issues.
diabetes, high blood pressure,
Health issues.
obesity.
So once again, all this goes back to what? If you're a pretty healthy person, your immune system is pretty healthy, and you practice social distancing, wash your hands, and all that good shit, you good. That's what irks me, because people just be going over fucking board with the shit, man. It's irking to me.
For me, I look at it more so if you outside and you got on gloves protecting your hands. And you touching different stuff everywhere you go. Why the heck are you digging in your pocket, grabbing your phone? You just infected yourself.
That's why I say, people talk that shit, they want to do this, but it is what it is. We got about, 3.5 more weeks, man. 3.5 more weeks, man. And we can get out this shit, man. Like
How you
real
know?
shit.
How you know? By you saying that runs me right into, I think, because I didn't write it down. My small talk. Is anybody really paying attention to the signs that we see?
Signs like what?
For one, this is you got this virus right here. Then remember, it was Ebola. That was something. Then remember,
But Ebola ain't do all this stuff. This
No,
the
but I'm
only
saying
one
though-
that actually shut shit down. Ebola and all that.
But that was probably a sign to lead up to this. Remember we seen them little red bugs? They was talking about the red bugs that would just appeared. Then
Disappeared.
They appeared, yeah. Nobody knew where they was coming from. So the signs that led up to this
Signs
was
of what?
probably to pay attention. To pay attention
You
to
keep saying
the life,
signs of what?
the lifestyle that we live in. Because for me, I think it's more so spiritual. Only because from what I read, different things in the Bible. Like now, people got the radiation theory.
5G, I don't even want to talk about this shit. I talk about anything, but I ain't talking about no nut ass
Everybody
shit.
got the 5G theory.
It
So
ain't no fucking theory.
I look at it like we had plagues back in the day.
What the fuck 5G got to do with this corona shit?
The radiation from the towers.
That's bullshit, man. Bullshit, man.
They say we getting fried.
Bullshit,
Well,
man.
we got fried.
Conspiracy theory. The 5G was coming out way before this shit hit.
But we had
They
radiation.
talked about 5G in fucking in the wintertime.
We had radiation theory when it was 3G.
I know. How come every time something happen, it's always these conspiracy theorists that come up with off the wall shit, dog?
I can't come up.
They
with that one.
off the wall shit, dog. You'd be like, where the fuck you get that theory from? So now it's the 5G.
Yeah, it's the 5G.
5G, right?
So like I was saying, for me, I look at it because I read it and I seen how stuff back then was related to now. Only difference is stuff like this, the plagues and little signs like this was happening back then. It's just happening now in the modern daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, and I know a lot of people probably would disagree, I feel like God is giving us a sign in numerous ways to pay attention to what he controls. Not what Trump control, not what you can control, with money,
Well,
any of that.
if God is paying attention, right, then Why the fuck do we have so much this lesbian and gay shit going on? If God paying attention, I'm asking for a friend. This bullshit right here. This ain't nothing. Cause if God really paying attention, and like you say,
it's not in His way.
And
this
all the signs, then God was against women on women, men on men. So if He's watching,
He's gonna put His.
I'm asking for a friend.
He's gonna put in place
what the fuck is going on?
How everything was created and designed to be. Like you said, none of this. It wasn't part of it. Like man, when you were talking about, you say Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve.
Okay then. So we got to get it back.
Not Eve and Yvette.
We got it.
And not Adam and Paul.
Not Paul and Paul.
Not Paul and Paul.
We flipped it. Got to share it.
Oh, we flipped it. All right, people. Talk to us, people. I'm your co-host, Mr. Mike.
We're on 1500.
Coming at you every Thursday with the hottest topics in the AM.
That morning hour. And today we talking a little bit about cheating. If you cheated on your wife or your girlfriend, do that mean that you don't love her? Some would say you don't because if you did, you wouldn't have fucking cheated. Still got love for it.
I still got love for it. But I'm telling you, my fault, boo. I was in the bar, right? I got fucking smashed, fucking around with Ron and them. This big butt John came at me. I hit it in the bathroom. I'm sorry. I won't do it again, baby. Do you forgive me? I ain't had to tell you. But I'm sorry, baby. You know I love you. I don't want her. Is that genuine or is that bullshit?
Mark tapped in. He said, as a shepherd, God allows His sheep to make choices, which we all can do, which He can't control. It says it's up to us to follow the word and follow Him. I can't say it no clearer, no better. Good looking out, Mark.
Yeah, good looking out, Mark. So, Mark, I'm going to ask you, Mark. I'm going to ask you.
What up, Dad?
If that's the case, right? And remember a few years ago, God so destroyed the earth because of all the shit that was going on. Well, guess what? It's a lot of that shit going on now. Lesbian and gayism and transgender, all kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, but
shit that got so crazy, man.
He gives you the option to get it together. He'll throw you a couple signs. Pay attention. Do this, this, and this. To me, this is where I think he at with it. Before he wipe it out, start it all over with the Noah's Ark. You know what I'm saying? He's like, Noah, build that joint. Take two of everybody. They wasn't paying attention. Noah loaded up, sailed off. Noah started off in something else new. Mm. So right now, like he said, we got control. We have control over choice, not him. So if you want to go do your own thing, he wouldn't let you do that. But the thing about it is, when you go do your thing, he'll let you come back to readjust it, to clean up from your mistake. It's just like you said, with the violence that we got going on towards each other, the disrespect to each other, parents, you know what I'm saying? You got people just unnecessary killing people. It's just so much negativity right now. I got to throw y'all something to recognize I'm still in charge. President called country open, what, Easter? Mm-hmm. This pandemic ain't going nowhere. He trying to get people to go back to work. As far as the athletes, the commissioners of a sport said, "Nah, we ain't doing it." So you don't have no control to say when this pandemic is going to be lifted. That's all him. And even in all of this, you still got people being hard-headed. People do not want to stay in the house. You're staying in the house for a reason. You're avoiding the protection that is being put out there for you by still going out.
They're actually saying, the term "stay in the house" means stay in the house, but you actually go outside. Just keep your distance. That's basically what they're saying. But staying in the house is definitely the best place to be right now. Or at least in your neighborhood. Be close to home.
No. All right. See, you still making it an option. Okay? Don't go out in your neighborhood. If you want to go out and get some air, sit on the porch. Sit on the step. Don't do nothing that really makes you move away from the house.
Well, wrong. Guess what?
It's hard-headedness out there
Yeah. Because guess what?
that's gonna fight it.
You sitting right up here with me. If
Okay.
that was the case, wrong, we shouldn't even have no fucking shows.
Okay. So
But here's the but though.
no. You gonna put it out there?
It's a but.
As of the day. Okay, here we go.
It's a but.
What's the but? See, you throwing a butt.
The-
Don't
the
hit
but
me with
is-
something. Then you gonna butt it up.
The but is it got to be a but. It got to be a but, dog. The but is that me and you, we feel comfortable enough that we are both following these so-called rules and regulations that we don't mind. That's why we do. That's why I don't say wrong don't come. That's why you even say, I'm gonna go because I know I don't do X, Y, Z. I know I go from your house. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just being honest.
So I will go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. So even if you like what you were saying, stay in. But nah, if you want to really look at it, yeah, I'm being. Me and you
We know
are being
about that.
defiant. Me and you are being defiant too. Cause like you just said, we sitting here doing this show. So if that's the case, as of the day, let's do the show from videos and all of that, and we ain't even gotta sit in. We can stay in the house. Of course, my job titles me to move about.
Well, I ain't doing no video.
So at that point, I gotta move about according to. I'm moving about. I ain't gonna say I gotta. I'm moving about according to what the title holds as far as my job. But this right here, this is not essential. This is not an essential job that needs to get done.
Wow.
We just doing it because, we understand each other. But I'm not going to sit there and talk about one thing and then, sugarcoat it down on something else. So if that's how we going to move about, then so be it. I see the show when we get back. If not, y'all know Rome 1500 is still alive.
G Murder. That's why I say it's irking. Because everybody got their beliefs. Me personally, like I keep saying, I said, never, I don't go no fucking way. You know, come in my house?
Your cat.
Yeah, my cat, Rome, and London. That's it. That's it. Yes, I go for a fucking walk. Me and my fucking dog. That's it. 8 o'clock, I'm on shutdown. So I'm not really concerned now. If I had like a whole bunch of traffic in my house and shit like that, I'll be concerned. But, I know my co-host is practicing
Strong.
good techniques. So, yeah.
Very strong.
I take that chance. It is what it is, man. But I'm your co-host, Mr. Mike. It's my co-host.
Rome 1500, maxed up. Corona crashes is here in the building.
Yeah, today we talking about the corona. We will always talk about that till this shit is over. But we talk about cheating. We talking about if you cheat on your wife or your girlfriend, do that mean that you're not in love with her?
So it goes both ways.
The consensus says, yeah, you can cheat on somebody and still be in love with them.
And you could cheat on them and not love them.
Yeah,
just
so I
don't-
guess it is what it is.
You may want to use other things to just hold on to them. It might be a financial hold.
So would you say it's all up to the individuals?
Yeah.
Because especially men, we take cheating hard. With men, it's a double standard.
You know us.
It's a double standard, man.
Yeah.
We got double standards too. Don't get that shit fucked up, all
We
right?
be on some Usher stuff.
Because, see, it's like if a man cheated, he would and expect for his woman to forgive him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like the chick said on the reel. That's what she was talking about. She was saying it's almost unfair because it's like the woman is expected to forgive the man. But if that girl cheat on that man, that shit is done. No forgiveness.
We'll stand stern and hard.
Yup, we don't give a fuck.
Won't even have no forgiveness.
That's double standard.
Oh yeah,
That's straight double standard.
But when you go out there and do it,
you go out and do it, you
on hands and knees.
matter of fact, you bang her. You know who you fuck? You fuck her cousin, whore ass girlfriend. Who she don't like any fucking way. Yeah, she don't like that bitch any fucking way. But you got caught up because you ain't know that was her cousin's whole ass girlfriend until after the fact.
And you still talking about, but I love you.
But I love you. So you double fucked up.
And guess what? You had bad intentions. So
yeah.
you put your love in question because did you really love that person to stay with just that person? Nope.
Now flip it. Your girl fucks your cousin best friend, and you find out somebody dying.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, somebody dying tonight.
Straight to the gun bust. Call the police. It's gonna be a
Hey, bro, somebody dying tonight.
It's gonna be a sit in the car moment.
See, that's not right though. That's double standard though. I'm a man. I'm telling you, yes, that's double standard.
And the thing about it, it happens often.
Often, where the man cheats. I mean, the woman cheats on the man, and the man will drop her ass like a hot pancake. But if the man cheat on the woman,
or he ready to go to war, with
he wants
anybody.
forgiveness. Uh-oh, we got a long one. All right, so shout out to Skip. Skip _B _301. Skip. So Skip says men can cheat with no strings attached, but women are emotional. So if they cheat, their feelings is into. Yup. They ain't just got yup. That is so true.
Some, but not all.
That's so true. And that's why on average, Ron, on average, that person is right. We talk about on average. Typical normal people, yes. Yes, when women cheat, they're especially a good woman. A good woman ain't gonna lay down and fuck anybody.
Well, by nature they emotional.
Yes. But some girls will fuck niggas that don't even. We ain't talking about them.
And then that's what I'm saying. You got some that don't even move off of emotion. It's just something that they want to do.
Yeah, you got some that is. So when women
are they considered hoes?
The women,
Yeah.
probably so.
Why? See, they go that double standard.
Double
again.
standard. Yeah, double standard.
Double standard. Because they not considered hoes. Because just
Totally
like
double standard.
you'll find that woman that'll say, "Well, I'm just doing the same thing that
When
you
men
do."
do, yeah. Double standard.
So if you are you a hoe? No.
Yeah.
So
If
am I
a
hoe?
man, yes,
Yeah.
double standard.
See, double
If
standard.
a man bang 3 women, we kings. Players, nigga. What? Pimping. Let a girl do it. Man, she a whore. Why you say that? That bitch done fuck like 3 dudes. All right, well, you fuck 3 girls. What's the difference?
Fair exchange.
But see, me, I call fellas male whores.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
If I say a dude got like 5 baby mamas, nigga, you a hoe. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I know, dog. You know what I mean? I'll lay that shit down. But when a girl have 4 or 5 kids, you know she a whore. Yeah, you a hoe.
Not necessarily.
You got 5 kids,
that
4
double
baby
standard.
4 baby daddies. Double standard all day.
So
I totally agree with it. All right. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man. Shout out to my man Lonnie. Lonnie always showing love. Shout out to the Skip.
he said he had to what? Had to clear that up.
Yeah. Right here. See, I'm not saying it right. We know what you're saying, though. All right. Skip, we totally understand what you're saying. All right, we really do. And I want to thank you for tuning in, all right?
Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed. You catch me and my co-host every Thursday. Every Thursday we come at you with the hottest topics, and we love engagement.
In the morning hour.
Morning hour. All right, and if you want to hear the entire show, you can check out the recordings. We are on all major podcast outlets. Tell them, Ron.
Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and also his favorite.
My favorite, iHeart Radio. It's free, people. Free.
And you can even text. Text the number 81257.
Yup.
When you get to the message, type in "turn that up," And hey, you got all the shows.
And you can hear it. And you can hear the show. It's just that simple. All right, so Instagram. Peace. All right. Well. All right, so people, today, top always go fast when it's a good topic.
And we just join it with the people.
Yeah, we talking a little bit about everything. All right. So, where we at, Ron? We at the talk about the virus thing, the good, the bad.
I mean, pretty much, we gonna always talk about that because that's the thing that.
Cause that's what's going on right now.
That's the thing that's going on right now. So, basically, even though some people may get tired of hearing about it, we appreciate you tuning in to use us as a distraction.
Hey, Lonnie, who you calling the hoe, Lonnie?
What up, old boy?
Hey, Lonnie, that's one of the men's double standard, dog.
Real
That's double standard, dog. You know that shit. Man, men just fuck because that's why I say that's one of those things, man. That's one of those hot topics,
but
dog.
you do get them women where though they'll get the tag as a hoe, but they can move just as sweet as we can.
Yeah.
They'll, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to knock you off. And the thing about it, what makes theirs, I mean, none of it is good, but they know if they gonna knock you off that night
Before you do.
Right, you pressing, pressing to make sure.
Yeah.
Your pressing might turn into a month, and you still ain't get it.
That is so true.
But let her know that night she see you.
They know from the door.
It could happen that night at the club, away from the club. But she knows if she gonna knock you off that night.
Yeah,
you
they know.
Wondering and pondering. Let me get your number. Is we gonna go out on a date? Do I want to stay away from your kids because it ain't nothing serious between me and you. You got to go through all of that, and she already know.
But is she gonna gain it? I mean, you can change her mind though.
As
like at first she might not want to give you nothing, but if you change her mind, you might have to work a little bit harder to change her mind.
Oh, men definitely work.
But
hard.
if she knows she gonna give you some, chances are unless you fuck it up, you gotta fuck it up.
Exactly.
You gotta say something that just gonna knock it out the box.
And
other than that, yeah, they
you stand a good chance. But like you said, we always trying to put an something extra on it. Whereas though we want to take you out. Next thing you know, you spend a little money on them. Now you looking like, because you spent money on them and took them out, you supposed to get it. Now they like, oh, now they peep that you looking at it as you supposed to get it. Oh, now you definitely ain't getting none. Because in their mind.
But once again, if she's with it, then.
If she with it, she with
it.
it.
That's not even fucking mean nothing, whether you spend the money or not.
But
you got to fuck something up for you not to get it.
But you know.
Yeah.
You know what you doing, and she know if you getting it or not.
Yeah.
That night or 30 days.
I remember it was a few years back. I met this little young girl. Of course, I was younger too. So long story short, time went on, and she recently told me, now I heard her say it before, when I met her because I was flipping the weeds. That's when I was on my weed hustle. She said to me, the minute she saw me, for some reason, she just knew she was going to give me some.
It is.
And she said that to me several times. She said, I don't know what it was, but when I first met you, I just knew we was going to do something.
And she probably could say that to you and know that there's no more strings attached.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She just wanted to knock you off.
And a lot of times we think as men, we pull women, but women pull us.
Cause they know. That's why I said they
women
know.
Pull us.
We be trying, we be praying and hoping. Oh, if I get this tonight.
Women pull us, dog. Like you say, Ron, they wanna fuck just like we do. They want free just like we do. So you go out on a night and you just think you in your bag and you pull the chick from the club or the bar, and you thinking you pull her. In all reality, guess what? Y'all pulled each other. Yeah, you might have pulled her, but she out looking just like you.
Mm-hmm.
And you think you done bagged this bitch. You know what she gonna say to her girlfriends? I bagged this nigga.
And guess what?
Girl, I bagged this nigga last night.
And guess what? He only got some because
I wanted to give him some. Hence, Hence, that's why. Hence, and that goes back to that thing about being in love with someone, loving someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you in love with someone, right, and that person cheat, your girlfriend voluntarily gave them the pussy.
Oh, well.
But when you, difference between being in love and loving someone, being in love, that person that's in love with that girl, if she cheats, he's heartbroken because all his feelings is in it. He's in fucking love with this girl.
So if he's in love with it and she made a mistake, accept her back. Accept her back.
The dude just loved this girl. He's not in love with this girl. He loved this girl because he dealt with her. You know, they dated for a couple of months. He actually got genuine love for this girl. He don't give a fuck.
He just loved.
I mean, he cared, but he trust me. He's not gonna be as emotional as Ron would because Ron is in love with this girl. Me, I just love this story because I fuck with her. I know I
She
love
cool.
you. Man, you cool. Ron's crazy in love with this shit.
all the way to the point where you can probably marry that one.
Yes, where's the me? I'm like, man, that bitch. You tripping. I love you. I fuck with you.
You cool.
You
Let's hang
cool.
out.
But I ain't man. You.
I don't love you that hard.
But Ron, he loving her hard, man. Like she cheated on Ron. Ron hurt.
So you hurt. But then that's where the test of if it's
The love.
real love and genuine love. Because like you say, if you really in love with that person, you're gonna go through some difficult times with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta be willing to accept it, because all of us know we had grandparents, and some of our grandparents been together for 50 and 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me
They had no problems?
everybody was squeaky clean
Yeah.
in 60 years?
Fuck no.
Nah, somebody.
Uh-huh.
Now, what y'all might have grew past 30 years, somebody done something in that first 10.
You got damn right. Couple y'all get older, guess what y'all find out? Pop got another kid.
Hey. Who
Hey.
You be like, who that?
Who that? Yeah.
Where you fall in the family at?
You don't even know. That's your cousin. I mean, that's your brother.
Well, whose son is that?
Hey, mamas.
Hey. Grandma always said he was one of us, so we just
Yeah.
accepted them.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You had that moment where, you know, in those long term, somebody
Went
had
outside the box.
did something. No, even if they didn't go out the box, somebody did something wrong. But the thing about it was they was able to move past it and then live life to say, well, we got 30 years in, we got 60 years in. You know what I'm saying? And at that 60 and 30 years, whatever numbers is, they might be still happily enjoying each other just as they did in that first 5.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, some people got more marriage time than people actually got life on earth. So I'm quite sure that in that time that y'all built that 30, 40 years in, whatever the number is, there was some right, there was some wrong, but you accepted that person because you loved them. You loved them unconditionally. You loved them no matter what they did. It was just going to be you and that person. So to me, that's the difference between, you know, people just throwing it around like it's just a word to say, and
The love
actually,
word.
and actually saying it and then living it to have proof to be able to talk about it.
Actually meaning that shit.
Yeah.
That's what my shorty said. She said she don't like. She said that's a serious word for her. She don't like throwing it around. And like I understand that. I told her you shouldn't say it if you don't mean it. But ain't nothing wrong with saying you got love for somebody. Nah, it really ain't. I'm your OG baby, Mr. Mike. It's my co-host.
Wrong 1500. Yeah, I agree with you. No one should accept cheating ways. A person is going to cheat. They should just stay single during the pandemic. I'm staying in the house. You be safe. Thank you. You be safe as well. And no one, right, I agree. No one should accept no one's cheating ways. If you feel as though you can't be with a person from the beginning to the end, one-on-one, then stay out of it.
Yeah, they
don't. Don't just try to like somebody, then turn it around with wordplay, love, when you don't have your full heart into it, and you got other intentions. Like you might see this shorty, and you be like, hey, she fly. She got a
She got fat ass.
No, she got materialistic stuff like a bag, you know what I'm saying, shoes or something like that. Now you want to get at her, but you ain't really getting at her on a level that you want to be a part of her life the way that, love can take place. So I definitely agree with you.
What do you say again?
No one should accept cheating ways. If a person is going to cheat, they should just stay single.
That's easier said than done, my man. Because guess what? I would say majority of couples.
And that's a woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. majority of couples, somebody cheated. And then if everybody lived by that law, dog, the world would be cuckoo. You know why I say that?
I don't think so.
Oh, it'd be cuckoo.
I don't think it'd be cuckoo because you'll have more people living that life. So that right there should spread overall because you have proof and these people that's living that life correct.
All right, so what about all the relationships where somebody cheated and male or female and they apologized and they never did it again and life went on?
So be it.
What about that? What about all the people that shit happens?
It happens. But
you could be.
If you can accept that person and say, well, I made a mistake, and they coming to you like, look, I made a mistake, I'm never going to do that again, I'm quite sure it's been relationships like that.
A whole gang. And that's why I say.
If you can accept that person and they showing that they sincere in their apology, then keep it moving.
This just boils down to, and once again, these are just me and Rome opinions, okay? Do not trip. All right, we have to go back and forth. That's what make our show good. If we don't go back and forth that into an argument, then the show is nothing. I don't want to see eye to eye with Rome on every fucking thing.
Mm-mm.
It's not a good show.
You know what? If they seen some of the conversations we have,
they
probably think
we was
don't
arguing.
really like each other.
Yeah. But we try to cover all type of scenarios. So don't never think that me and Ron is arguing. We going back and forth. No, we just covering all kind of scenarios. And yes, life says that this should be right. Shouldn't nobody cheat? All that old crazy shit. Life says that when you get older, your relationship should be stronger and better. And no, but it's not. It's fucking not. So it is what it is. It all boils down to individuality.
Right, and I'm going to add on, she said it will always be in the back of their mind.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah. That goes right to that
and
saying,
that could be a bad thing.
I could forgive you,
but I won't forget.
But see, that's where you got to tap into yourself to figure out if you really can forget. Yeah. You ain't got to forget it, but can you really forgive that person for what they did?
You're not going to forget.
And if you feel as though you're going to still beat them down about it, or still make their life hard by looking at them as suspects,
and throwing it in their face all the time,
get out of it.
Yeah,
get out of it.
And that's why cheating, man, it's a deep thing. Because I think even if you forgive that person, y'all get married, moved on, in the back of your mind, that thought is always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you're like a jealous person, now your mind is really racing because
at every moment. So you got to work on really forgiving.
Yeah, you got to. Because now, they answer their phone, they cheating.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
They late.
Don't live a life making somebody suspect over the mistake they made.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really going, and that's why I was saying, like, our grandparents. When you hear a grandparent or somebody say, "I got 20 years in, I got 30 years in, we got 60 years in."
I'm glad you brought that up. That's why I was referring to her comment. I'm not saying that she's wrong because she ain't entitled to feel the way she feel. All I'm saying is, if we live by that, when somebody cheat, it's over, And that's why I say the world would be kind of fucked up. I guess that was a bad word to use. But grandma and grandpa did some shit, and we wouldn't be here. If grandma and grandpa lived by that, you cheated, we done. Because grandpa might have cheated before your mom was born. Grandma forgive them. Here comes your mom. Here comes you. Here comes everybody else. But if grandma say, no, fuck you, guess what? Your mom not here. You're not here. I'm not here.
That's a whole bunch of people that don't exist.
That don't exist. Because we live by that rule.
Hey, some people,
if you cheat, we done.
Oh, but like you said, you gotta bring it that way. Because if you all in, you all in. Because to me, I also think too, if you all in and y'all growing in a relationship, it's so easy to get married. It's not a big thing because you've been all in with this person
from the beginning.
So when y'all get married, it's still only difference is y'all just signed the paper, had a ceremony, and now y'all continuing to do what y'all already was doing.
Yeah, just made it legal. All right, people, it's about that time. The hour went fast today. The hour always go fast. Whenever it's a hot topic, the hour always go fast.
Back in the day, it was a different time.
I agree.
Day and age is very different.
You know, and back in the day,
age is very different.
back in the day, it was a lot of cheating going on.
It probably was. We were
whole
just too
gang.
young to know about it.
Oh yeah.
Because especially if you come from a big family where
yeah.
you got aunts and uncles and and also too back in the day, a woman was having 5 to 10, maybe 12 kids. So you don't know who did what in that midst while you were still grand.
And while you think you got some people thinking Mark their dad, and Mark ain't the fucking pop. Then you find out about your mom. You find out your mom was dating your dad, but she went out on your pop and fucked Mark. Mark is really your dad.
And grandma just said, leave it alone.
And everybody kept it quiet in the house. You know how back in the day, they keep secrets quiet. So you growing up thinking, boy, your dad. You grew up your whole life thinking, boy, your dad, because that's the only man that you actually seen. But little did you know your mom was cheating. That ain't even your fucking father.
He just got thrown in there to make sure everything stay calm.
Yeah. And then I had an argument. And then you start wondering why. This is a good one, Ron. Then you start wondering why boy was denying you as his son. You be like, well, Mom, I knew Mr. Mark. He was always around. That's the only man I knew. You know why he ain't showing me no love?
Not you, Mark.
That's you, Mark.
Not you, Mark. We just using your name.
That's all. But real shit, though. And you find out that, and matter of fact, the boy tell you, well, listen. You're like, yo, man, what's up, man? You my dad. Why you acting like that? Well, son, sit down and I want to tell you something. Your mama cheated on me when I was seeing your mama. So I wasn't sure whether you was my kid or not. And you be stuck like, my mom? Yes, your mama. Your mama cheated.
There you go. Lonnie just hit it.
Yup, family secret.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess who know them all?
Grandma. So you thinking dude your pop, that ain't even your fucking pop, dog. Because your hot-ass mom was running around. But now your mom older, and everybody put their mom on the pedestal. I do. That's my mama. Angel. No, nigga, your mom was hot. Your mom was a hoe.
No, you can't say that.
What was that Tyler Perry movie, Family Reunion? Who seen Family Reunion? I love that part, dog, where they sat at the table and dude was funny as shit. They're telling everybody, like, yeah, your mom was a hoe. They like, why you talking about my mama like that? He like, I'm just saying. Your mama a hoe. You sit up here thinking your mom was this and that. She was a hoe.
Blow the whistle on the day.
Hey, Lonnie, we start some shit, Lonnie.
Blow the whistle on the day.
Hey, Lonnie, somebody gonna watch our show right now. Gonna go to their mom, like, hey, Mom, Mr. Paul really my dad? Because I'm watching Jerome and Mike. And they said,
Grandma said, don't worry about it.
ask Grandma. Ask Grandma. Yo, fuck your mom and pop. Ask Grandma. She tell you everything. All right, but before we start some more shit, man, make sure you check out Man Wrong, the Corona Crashes, baby. We'll be back here next week. What Mark talking about?
He's just laughing at us.
I know we crazy. Man Wrong crazy, man. It's what we do, baby.
The Morning News Show.
Morning News Show, man. And remember,
we gave you a timeout away from the TV, updating you about Corona with a little bit of laughter and an opinion.
and if you like this episode, please share. And if you want to hear the recording, you can hear the recording, people. Subscribe. It's free. Subscribe. God. Apple, Spotify, Google, and my favorite iHeart podcast outlets. Stay free.
Also, too, if you want to hear this, just text to 81257 in the message to put in turn that up, and you can hear the show.
You can hear it. All right. Other than that, we holler.
All right, y'all. Crashing out.
Rocky Mountain High, blowing smoke up in the sky. Thank you, Mother Nature. I swear you did a good job. Hey, hey, blue dream, cookies. Hey, OJ, purple haze. Hey, hey, P40 sour these blue cheese. News on the tube, so good I don't know what to do. I called my crew and told them news that I knew. I'm on my way to Colorado, where marijuana is legal. Had me some wonderful people. Peace paradise. Hey, I huff and puff. I huff and I puff. I huff and puff, but I don't get locked all up.